Welcome in to the city of brotherly love here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as the Philadelphia Cougars play us to the New York Gargoyles. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Colin Northrop. Joining me is the all-everything SFLm analyst, DJ Kilgannon. How you doing?
Colin, I am fantastic tonight. Thank you for the warm welcome, brother. It is a pleasure to be up here with you tonight. Been waiting for it, and I'm just excited for some really good football here tonight.
Earlier in the block, we saw Boston pull off a furious comeback from San Jose, and two teams squarely in the middle of the standings now, looking to create some separation for themselves.
And this game, both these guys going to come in here with a very, very heavy pass attack. These two quarterbacks are first and second, respectfully, in the league in yards and touchdowns.
Philadelphia and their all blacks, New York wearing orange. Kickoff is underway from Philly. Yard out of the end zone coming up the middle, over the 20 to 25 and down at the 31-yard line is where New York will begin. And Michael Goodman, DJ, he's been a menace to defenses this year.
Oh yeah, Colin, he has been lights out. He's been really stellar all year, and the Goodman to Goodman connection has been something special to watch.
They start off in an empty backfield. We'll bring in the lineups after this play. Michael Goodman under center. He's back to throw. Now it's a scramble up the middle. Has a clear lane in front of him and picks up about 10 yards for a first down.
Yeah, Goodman leaving nothing up to chance. Pocket kind of collapsing around him. Doesn't see anything downfield. Why not take a run? Tries to spin around the defender and gets brought down after a really nice run for a gain of the first down.
Tommy Thompson, Dominic Kane are the tailbacks. Kojo Rivers is the fullback. Michael Goodman is one of their top wide receivers. Carroll Needfeld is one of the others, along with Drake Kingfield and Ivan Lizardi. As Goodman drops back to throw, short pass over the middle is incomplete. Intended for Kingfield, but it hits the turf.
You know, other than Goodman, Colin, this New York, wide receiver core is one of the youngest in the league. Basically everybody and one of their tight ends, all new rookie players coming in and joining this season.
One of those tight ends is James Jennings, who is in enforcement. S.C. Migo is the other tight end you mentioned, as the throw is complete down the middle of the field. Catch is made for the first down, and New York's on the move.
Golly, just full concentration. A great throw from Jordan Goodman, throwing it over the top of the two cornerbacks back there in double coverage, making a big athletic play to get himself in front of the corner and make a huge catch, getting them across midfield.
For Philadelphia up front defensively, they have tackles Michael Percoco and Rose Steele. Don Rohr and LJ Hobbs are the defensive ends. As Goodman fires down the middle again, this time it's complete for a first down. That is Needfeld.
Already starting off the game, spreading the rock really well. Had the incompletion earlier to Drac Kingfield, now going to Carroll Needfeld over the middle of the field for a huge gain. They're in the spread look. Looks like they want to pass pretty heavily tonight, Colin.
Yeah, it's their bread and butter. They come out with the empty look again. Michael Goodman had to scramble up the middle last time. Let's see if he can find someone open down the field. With 20 and counting to go in the first quarter here. New York on the move. Back to throw, Michael Goodman. Fires down the middle, tipped in the air and incomplete. That's one of those linebackers, Nixon Cooper, number 58. Zachary Avenue is the other outside backer, and Aaron Collins anchors the middle.
Just way to get a hand up there. That was a really athletic defensive play for the outside backer. He's been a really nice piece in stopping the pass all season.
And their secondary is filled with a lot of familiar names if you pay attention in the majors, as this pass complete This will be a 3rd and 6 situation as they pick up 4, DJ.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right, Colin. A lot of these guys really prevalent names up in the major leagues. Miranda Dumas, Eaton Moss, Kronk Worthy, Kev Say Jr. all play a really big part in the major leagues, and they've done a really good job down here in the minors as well.
And it's all tall. They're all over 6 foot. The shortest one is 6'2". As Michael Goodman will throw to the end zone, knocked away, incomplete. Looking for 6 points, DJ, but it looks like they'll have to settle for 3.
Yeah, I don't hate the decision there. Kind of had 2 people running that route, kind of just had to let the safety over the top kind of choose who they wanted to guard. And unfortunately for Jordan Goodman in that scenario, the safety chose exactly right, stuck onto Michael Goodman, and made the huge play to hold him to a field goal.
Sam Falco, D'Angelo De Jesus, Connie Cook are the offensive line for New York as the field goal is no good.
Oh.
It clangs up the iron. So New York comes away with nothing.
Wow. Oh, that's rough. Had a really nice drive, unable to make it in. And that, of this Thursday night, that is the 2nd doink field goal. We had another one in Boston, San Jose that caused San Jose to leave it up to chance whether Boston could come back or not. And there's another one.
Mike Schmizniak is the quarterback for Philadelphia. He's a hot commodity for sure. And he's back to throw. Down the field and incomplete. Looking for number 10, Toby Bonnets. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, these Cougars probably going to lean pretty heavily on the pass look, just like their opposites, the New York Gargoyles. Having their new tailback come in, Jesse Fretz has some pretty big shoes to fill. Might try to feed him early or rely on the pass. I guess we shall see.
Rayshawn Williams is the other tailback, and they get to Williams, and he loses a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11. John Moses is the fullback. Botnez is the wide receiver, along with Jamar Shelton and Ladam and Mick Brownski. Goosebusters and Jonathan Kilgore are the tight ends. 3rd and 11. Philadelphia with 4 wide will throw. Schmizniak. Clean pocket, fires, incomplete with a flag.
I think that might be PI there. Yeah.
Yep, that is the call. Let's see what the guilty party was on New York defensively. They're going to call it on Eric Belmont, number 29.
Yeah, I guess we'll get to see a better look at it. What do you think about that, Colin? I don't know. That was close.
It was really close, although to be fair to the ref, he did get him high. So
yeah. Kind of putting a lot of contact on that upper body, make it really hard to catch, and just a little bit too early for the referee.
Leo Chang, Astro Smith, and Scott Kelvin protect Smizniak up front, who throws again. And that was nearly intercepted, but caught by Shelton for the 1st down. I don't know how he caught it.
Yeah, that one was just on a rope, it seems. I mean, the defender was right in front of him, just threw it fast enough and kind of to the side enough just to where the corner couldn't react, and the receiver behind him was able to make the great catch. How he even made the catch is beyond me. He couldn't even see the quarterback there. Wow.
All right, let's introduce this New York defense for you while we have a chance. Big Snacks is the defensive tackle. Anthony Ellison is the other one. Kanu Fortson and P. Fruto are on the ends. Rogan Spiro, Finn Steele, and Jasad Gingleflint are the linebacking core. Andre Brown, Eric Belmont are the corners. Tyler Highfield and Elliot Waddle are the safeties. New York does have a punter in Ron Henderson, number 4.
Yeah, and he's been actually really clutch in a lot of games down the stretch.
Just that quick grab. Oh, what a catch! A one-handed grab by McBrownski. Just showing off the big hands is the 6'3", 195-pound wide receiver.
Yeah, my goodness. Completely snagged that one in. A really nice athletic play there to get a gain of 5 on something that should have been incomplete.
It's 3rd and 5 as a result. Smizniak fires, got a man open, it's caught, and running down the field is Shelton, and knocked out of bounds inside the 5, where it'll be 1st and goal.
Golly, for such a tall guy, Jamar Shelton is moving like he's 6 inches shorter. just burns past the defender, gets in the open field, and keeps his feet churning. Gets down to about the 5-yard line after a huge play, and that is a great throw from Mike Skamizniak.
They'll mark it just outside the 5. As Skamizniak will work with the offset eye. Wing jokers. Single receiver tied to the formation along with 2 tight ends. They pitch it that way. And Fritz is almost in the end zone, but not quite. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, that one looked like he went in. Jesse Fretz, the new signing this week, was so close to punching in his first of the year, of his career, I should say. But they're going to get another look at it now.
Here's Rayshawn Williams, checks in, and he walks in without anybody touching him as Philadelphia strikes first.
Yeah, that New York front loaded the box so heavily. There were 9 inside the box there for the Gargoyles, expecting that run, which was exactly right. But Philadelphia perfectly executed the run to the outside to avoid all those guys in the middle, giving Rayshawn Williams the touchdown.
Philadelphia trying to get back to 500. They're 2-3 on the year. As Grammatica's extra point is up and good. 8 plays, 76 yards, 2 minutes and 40 seconds taken off the clock. And Rayshawn Williams, who signed in week 2, punches it in for the score.
Yeah, picked him up in week 2, and already since then, getting his 4th touchdown on the year. He's looked really, really impressive on this young campaign.
Definitely a guy that probably going to be on the radars of a lot of SFL teams. As this return, taken out to the 30, and he steps out of bounds at the New York 43. My goodness, that could have been real dangerous.
Yeah, it could have, and they looks like they had a non-contracted guy out there more often than not. New York usually tends to put one of their receivers back there, but in that scenario, clearly didn't need one. Getting back to the 40, 44, 45. It was a great return.
New York will take over. Michael Goodman was targeted by his brother Jordan on the last drive, but New York ultimately came away with no points as they missed the field goal. 1st and 10 at the 43. Goodman to throw. One-handed catch is made. That is Neatfeld for the first down.
Ah, that's already the 2nd one-handed catch on one of those over-the-middle routes we've seen, Colin. Just such athletic receiver play in this one.
Just blew right by number 47 there for Philadelphia. And the Gargoyles are on the move. They come out empty again. Jordan Goodman fires, catch made, 1st down again, New York, down the middle of the field. Meagle, the tight end.
Yeah, there we go. Meagle getting involved early in their career. 6'5", 250. That is a big target to have over the middle of the field. Gave him just a little bit too much space, and the week 6 signing is already getting involved very early.
1st and 10 for New York. Under 4 minutes to go, they're down by 7. Again, they line up in the empty set. Philadelphia responds with nickel as Goodman throws, catch made for the 1st down. Tackled down at the 10 is Lizardi.
Yeah, there we go. Ivan Lizardi. Talk about 1 week 6 signing. There's the other. A huge catch over the middle. This New York offense is just looking like they're completely controlling that area of the field. A lot of their passes being targeted to that spot, and it's worked out more often than not.
It'll be interesting to see if they change it up a little bit as the area gets tighter. Now they line up at shotgun, still 5 wide receivers. Give Goodman a little room. Jordan will throw this one, and he short arms it to the closest wide receiver in the area. That was Neatfeld, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, that one just not really close at all, but probably for the better. There was a defender pretty close to the receiver there. It would have been a tough catch if there was one made on that play. Well, kind of just got to wipe the slate clean and go back to the chalkboard on this next play.
Now they go back to their bread and butter. And they motion one of the men up to the top of the screen. Jordan Goodman will throw to the side. Catch made, and it's going to be a touchdown. The GDD connection strikes. Michael Goodman finds the end zone.
There he goes for his 5th of the year. Michael Goodman was first coming into the game in touchdowns and is continuing that campaign off strongly. Just that connection is some of the best we're going to see in the league. Michael Goodman wide open, his son Jordan finding him, able to slip into the end zone.
And the extra point by Rackers is right down the middle. 5 plays, 57 yards, only a minute 32 taken off the clock. And just like that, we are level once again. This time it's 7.
Yeah, and I got to say it before it slips my mind, Colin, so I have a terrible memory, but these Philadelphia jerseys are looking really, really clean. I really like the blackouts they have going on.
Oh, yeah. And the striping pattern, too, on the pants with the Cougar word mark.
Yep. And then you got the claw.
I love it.
Yeah, looks really good. Red numbers give it a really nice pop, and New York going with their traditional white and silver numbers and orange pants. Just both these guys looking really dapper tonight.
I tell you what, if Mike St. Green saw these two uniforms, he had a hard time pick to try and see who wore it best. His Williams, it's stopped for no gain. Gackleflint on the tackle there.
I was just thinking the same thing, Colin, about Mike St. Green. That's great. He's grinning ear to ear somewhere right now.
Do think alike, because it's swing wide, offset single back up the middle is Williams again, and he will plow ahead past the 40. They're going to give him about 7 to set up a 3rd and short.
And Rashawn Williams, just such a big body in that backfield, standing at 6'4", 200 pounds. And he's already got, like I said earlier, 4 of his touchdowns. He is just such a big threat when it comes to the red zone.
Fritz is the back there in the eye, and the throw over the middle, catch made. McBrownski falling down, but he's past the sticks.
Yeah, like you said, falling down. Maybe slipped on something, or, I mean, I don't know. But regardless, made the great throw. A lot of concentration to bring that one in. Nice job.
It's an empty set, and he got trips up to the top of the screen. Smizniak will send one of those players in motion. That is Shelton. He's been huge. And Smizniak fires that way, and Williams had it, but he dropped it as a brilliant play made on the play by number 23, Tyler Highfield.
Yeah, Highfield has been so electric all season long, has an interception to his name already this season, and right there made a huge hit, blowing up Rashawn Williams out of the receiver spot right as the ball got there.
Smizniak back to throw again. Will set fire. Oh, an attempted one-handed stab by Shelton, but alas, he comes up empty. It's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, you'd mentioned it previously. Shelton has been really on par tonight and unable to haul that one in. Just, it looked like a great throw and kind of on the money, but there was a lot of people around him, and he was kind of midair trying to hang on to that one. I don't blame him for not holding on to it.
Again, Philadelphia will go out of the empty set. They send a man in motion to the bottom of the formation. That's Goosebusters. Split out wide. Smizniak fires down the middle. Oh, they go for Williams again, but it's incomplete, and Philadelphia will be forced to punt.
Yeah, they go to Rashawn Williams again over the middle, and again, Tyler Highfield makes a really nice play to break it up. They're showing that he is one of the leaders on this New York defense and has really been a solid spot for them, you know, from that free safety spot. Top 2 on this team in tackles, and he's just really been electric.
Punt is away. New York will get all right field position as it's returned up to the 21. That was Lizardi on the return. Highfield and Kev Say Jr. are, I believe, teammates in the majors. So, you know, and here they are playing against each other in the minors. So,
oh, that's got to be fun.
1st and 10 at the 21. Jordan Goodman throws complete to Neefeld again for the first down.
Man, Jordan Goodman is just doing such a nice job of just picking apart this zone defense. I mean, they had kind of two little post routes going over the middle there, and the inside one drew the middle linebacker away and left the outside most slant route to be open over the middle of the field. That's just textbook, and they ran it to perfection.
I tell you what, I give a shout out to both offensive lines. They've held up well in pass protection as the throw is caught. Oh my goodness, how did he do it? Knee felt again.
Jordan Goodman looking like a tailor out there, and not the name. I mean, the sewman, just threading the needle on a lot of these throws and doing it to perfection right now. Hasn't missed a whole lot of throws, and none have been picked off despite such risky throws. Just putting it where the receivers can only get it.
Goodman throws again, high catch made right to his father, Michael, for the first down.
And we had mentioned it, at the start of this one, Colin, that we were going to see a pretty heavy offensive attack, we imagine, from both of these squads. But I don't want to speak for you, but I certainly didn't think it would be quite like this. Both of these both these teams going in spread looks almost every play, and right now New York is just carving them up.
Jordan Goodman throws. Ooh, that was real dangerous, but ultimately falls harmlessly to the turf, incomplete, and Philadelphia gets a breather as they force a 2nd and 10 here with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, finally one of those ill-advised throws, almost, turning array. Could have went back the other way, but fortunately for New York, it didn't.
2nd and 10, empty again. They go to the bottom. Ooh! This time it is dropped by Michael Goodman. We've seen a couple of those tonight, DJ.
Yeah, we have, and that time unable to hold on to it, diving forward towards the corner, Miranda Dumas, who was beelining towards him there, just not able to bring it in on a really tough play.
It'll be interesting to see what they do on this 3rd and 10, especially if it's not enough to pick up a first. They've already missed one field goal, and now they will have a tricky decision to make as Michael Goodman, unable to hold that in, would have been enough for first.
Yeah, and I think we're going to be just out of the range for these non-contracted kickers. Yeah, bringing Ron Henderson onto the field. And, Colin, in these situations, he has really just been really crucial to this New York squad. I mean, even a little while back, me and Cameron, gave him one of the game balls just because there we go again, just because of how lethal some of his punts really are.
Perfectly placed down to exactly at the 10-yard line, and Philadelphia will be backed up as we play out the final 4 seconds here of the opening stanza. It'll be 2 men behind Smizniak. And the offset eye, 3 wide in tow. Smizniak back to throw, fires down the middle, tipped in the air and incomplete as the ball hit the turf. And that's the end of the first quarter. We are all level at 7 apiece here between Philadelphia and New York. Colin Northrup, DJ Kilgannon, and producer extraordinaire at SFLm headquarters, Alex West. Glad you could join us. As it is a 2nd and 10 for Philly. Smizniak, fire, catch made. That is Jonathan Kilgore, who plays for the Oklahoma City Renegades in the majors, but is very comfortable here in the city of Brotherly Love.
That is no lie, Colin. He has been nothing short of special. Just turns around, makes the catch with the defender all over him. And throughout this season, Colin, Jonathan Kilgore has been the leading receiver as far as yards go and receiving touchdowns for this Cougar squad.
Here's a pitch out to Williams, and Williams will get stopped after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, Mr. Williams, he's going to see a big boost in production now. Going to have to take the advice he was given to him by his development player and help teach it to this other young rookie, Jesse Fretz, that they've added to the squad. And hopefully these two can be a strong back pair.
There's Williams again on the carry, and he surges ahead, and they're going to give him a yard to set up a 3rd and 5 there. And this coaching staff for Philadelphia, they got to be pleased with how they're playing offensively, but they got to keep the drive alive here.
Yeah, for sure, Colin.
Misniak back to throw. Moving around in the pocket. Fires down the field,
Ooh.
tipped in the air and incomplete. James on the deflection for New York, and Philadelphia will have to punt the ball back.
Yeah, and of course, you know, I can't really say from that top angle we had of just seeing Skimizniak, but I don't know about you, Colin. I kind of think I would have liked to see him take off there. Kind of seemed like he had a lot of room in front of him. The offensive linemen were holding their ground, and maybe instead of that ill-advised throw, maybe try and take off and gain the 5 yards.
They definitely had room. He's more of your classic pocket passing type,
Yeah.
but there was definite opportunity for him there as the tackle was made at the Gargoyle 42. That's where New York will take over.
Yeah, both of these QBs kind of fit that role of, you know, just gunslinger, right? Throwing the ball at will. I mean, after this game, these two are going to be well over 1,000 yards each.
A 32 New York lining up in the empty. Goodman back to throw, fires down the middle, catch made for the first down. That is Neatfeld.
Coming back like they never left. Going back to just carving away the zone. It seems like Philly has really gone to a pretty zone-heavy look on a lot of these, you know, dime and nickel formations that they have. And, you know, they kind of have to stick in dime just because of how many receivers New York has on the field.
The pressure almost got there. It affected the throw, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, a lot of pressure there. Jordan Goodman, thankfully, able to get rid of the ball, but he got blew up nonetheless.
We have a 2nd and 10. As you see the 5 wide shotgun again, this time just on the other side of the 50. Throw, catch, made for the first down. Neatfeld again. He's just racking up the catches and with it the yards.
Golly, I'm glad we get to see this one again, Colin. Let's take a closer look. My goodness, just looked like looked like an Oreo. He looked like the cream of an Oreo right there. The black all around him and just the white filling in the middle, jumps up and makes the catch in between them. My goodness, what an athletic play in traffic.
He's going back to the well as they line up in the same formation. Neatfeld in motion to the top of the screen. He now sets up next to one of the tackles. Throw down the middle, catch made. That is Michael Goodman. Son to father connection is good enough for the first down.
Yeah, G2G back at it. And Michael Goodman looked like Michael Jordan on that catch, jumping up, spreading the legs, and just looked like the logo there, getting high in the air for 63 yards already.
On just 5 catches, he has the 1 touchdown. Approaching under 7 minutes to go. Another empty set. Goodman fires over the middle. Ooh, too far. And the closest man to it was number 24, Cronkworthy, the free safety.
Yeah, Cronkworthy, one of them safeties up in Chicago. Good buddy of mine. You know, he's a great teammate, and now he's down here in the minors doing this thing, having himself a very solid campaign, helping these Cougars stay solid.
2nd and 10, empty shotgun again. They send Neatfeld in motion. This time they have a defender follow with him close. Then read a key to the younger Goodman there, who's back to throw. Catch made, and they're going to say it's a gain of 9.5. Michael Goodman again on the reception.
Gosh, I mean, it's got to be such a good feeling for Michael Goodman. You know, you raise your son up, and he's out here slinging the ball around, playing outstanding, and to be the one to catch his passes, I bet is an amazing feeling.
And their first run of the game is stuffed for no yards, but that's not the story right now. The story is that Collins for Philadelphia Aaron Collins, the inside linebacker, is down and injured.
Wow, that right there is gonna be a really tough loss for the Cougars. Aaron Collins leads the team in tackles with 31, and is third in the SFLm with total tackles. He's just someone that you hate to see go down. Any player you hate to see go down, but it's going to be hard to bolster up on defense without him in the middle.
Agreed with your sentiments, friend. New York does salvage 3 points out of the drive as the run up the middle, their first run all game for New York, actually results in a loss of a couple yards, but they still squeeze 3 points out of it. Is now 10-7. Kickoff.
Yeah, they're kind of just avoiding the run, it seems.
Is to the 5 up the middle, and the return up to the 32-yard line. How many likes do we have on the video so far? Well, whatever it is, not enough. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you get notifications on so you won't miss a minute of SFL and SFLm action and help the channel grow through your support. Happy to see all the people here, DJ.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Got a pretty heavy chat tonight. Shoot on Nakai, Zach Benjamin, Michael Goodman. Bunch of people in here watching and enjoying this game with us.
Jason Peace as well, you know, a key figurehead for Philadelphia. And we got Tommy Thompson, and we got the originator of the Lakeman Shuffle, John Lakeman, quarterback for the Houston Headhunters, also around. Mark Lopez, Stats Wizard, bingo card maker guy. It's its second inning. We have a motion that is McBrownski to the top of the screen. Fullback lined up in the 2-point stance behind Smizniak, who throws. He swings it out to the man lined up at fullback now is Osmosis, who sets up a 3rd and 6 for Philly.
Yeah, he's another really big guy out of this backfield. You know, Rashawn Williams and himself, just really big physical runners, and right there trying to pass it out to him, let him see what he can do, and bang up the defenders a little bit, trying to get a stiff arm there, but I mean, just gets a short little gain, you know, nothing crazy, but gets it 3rd and manageable.
Let's see what they do with it here. It'll be another pass. Underneath, ooh, it'll be a yard short, jump and tackle just before he could cross the line.
Golly, just so close to the first, and probably going to see a punt here on their own side. Yeah, looks like it. And, you know, both of these squads coming off a loss, and you really just want to, you know, if you're Philadelphia, you want to make it even with the New York team, and if you're New York, you're going to be able to tie it up for first in the league with a win here, making it 4-2 with yourself and San Jose. And with such a tight league, you know, everybody playing each other so often, and the tight playoff, you know, schedule we have, it's really important to be at the top of the rankings.
It is indeed, as it's 5:58 to go. Jordan Goodman fires, ooh, tipped in the air, incomplete. Ooh, that was real dangerous. Kev Say Jr. almost came down with that one.
Yeah, and he is no stranger to interceptions. Would have been his second, but unable to hold on to it. And you know, Colin, that's why they're paid to be on the defensive side of the ball and not to catch those passes. But regardless, makes a really big play there for Philly.
Another empty set, trips to the top this time. They'll go underneath. Ooh, that worked for the touchdown, but not that time, as number 47 there, Lynch, played it beautifully, and just like that, it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, he absolutely did play it really well. Almost read it the whole time, was manned up with him, and didn't give him any room to breathe at all.
See what they dump into their bag of tricks as Jordan Goodman checks the plate line. It's going to be another pass over the middle. Post pattern good for the first down. He finds his dad for the 2nd straight completion, but this one is good enough for a first.
Hopefully we get to see that again. We do. You see the diving corner almost making a play on it. But, you know, Jordan Goodman able to just place it right where that corner couldn't reach, and just shallow enough to where that over-the-top safety wasn't able to get there.
Already 8 catches for the elder Goodman.
Oh!
Another opportunity here. Oh! And it's good for a 9-yard pickup to Lazardi.
Gosh, that one was so close to the ground. I'm surprised Lazardi was even able to stay up after catching that one. Just barely caught it before it hit the ground and got tackled right before the line to gain.
17 of 27. Jordan Goodman has been on a roll. Single receiver to the bottom. That is Michael Goodman as they will line up in the I formation. 2 tight ends up the middle, and the penetration is too much from Philadelphia as the tackle is made on Dominic Kane for a loss.
Yeah, that was I think that was the linebacker that's filling in for Aaron Collins on that tackle. Thankfully, he's able to make a big play there in the absence of their inside linebacker, making it 3rd and 1.
Well, Tommy Thompson checks in. He gets the ball, and he's not going to get there. Webster on the tackle, and Philadelphia forces a 3 and out.
Yeah, another big play by 52. Right before the yard to gain. That's gotta hurt if you are New York. Oh, and they're going for it.
Oh boy. Let's see if this is just a player. They go. They do go, and they don't get there. They, I believe, lined up the fullback as is Webster again. Comes crashing through the middle. No, that was Kane. Unable to do anything with it as the blitzing linebacker. Nobody picked him up.
I can't believe it, Colin. That play call even shocked me. Now, I always say I have a gambler's mindset. I really do. But even that one shocked me. Just over the middle of the field, and they go for it and run it again, and the run is stopped 3 plays in a row.
Smithniak will fire. Oh, one-handed catch, good for a Philly first down. And the Cougars, as Butnes hauls that in, looking to take advantage of the defensive stop.
Yeah, Bonnet's their surefire target. Hitting them right over the middle, kind of burned the corner Belmont in coverage there, able to clear away to the middle of the field, kind of unprotected almost, and just a great throw there from Skamizniak.
Offset single back is Skamizniak will hand off to Williams up the middle, and Williams gets down for a gain of 6, and then we reached the 2-minute warning. You're watching the SFLm here on the Virtual Football Network. Colin Northup, DJ Kilgannon, and Alex West here with you on another SFLm Thursday game. Second in the block here as Williams again motors ahead. This time he picks up 2 more yards to set up a 3rd and short.
Well, Colin, both of these squads, despite the very pass-heavy looks from both of these teams, I mean, when the defenses, know that the run is coming, they're doing a really good job so far stopping the run. We haven't seen too many breakaway runs.
Fretz is the single back in the offset eye. They pitch it to him, and the young man picks up a first down and more as he's tackled just shy of the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Philadelphia saying welcome to the league, Mr. Fretz, giving him the pitch play in a huge spot, and he shows why it was a good decision, getting the first and then some to make his mark in his first game of his career. Congratulations on the great start, and hopefully more greatness to come.
Shout out to Scott Kelvin on that last play. It's a one-handed catch again. Botnes hauls it in, and Philadelphia burns their first time out.
I mean, I don't know about you, Colin, but every catch I'm remembering Bonnet's catch has been one-handed. And right now, Bonnet's is just looking unstoppable out there in the middle of the field.
You almost wonder, does he really need the other hand if he is reaching up there with his dominant hand making these grabs? As Kuzmizniak to the end zone! Oh! Goosebusters! Gets that touchdown for his team. And I bet you he's going to put that football in the portable containment unit, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking around the same thing. A huge catch in traffic there, and as a wise man in the booth with me, Cam Duty, once said, "Who you gonna call Goose Busters?" With the touchdown there.
Shout out to Cameron Diddy, one of the league's great personalities. 6 plays, 52 yards, 1 minute, 29 seconds taken off the clock. And we have 64 seconds to go to the half. And DJ, this has been one wild carnival ride.
Oh yeah.
As the sky has been raining down footballs from both these teams.
Yeah, that's no joke. Just a complete heavy passing look from both of them, and we kind of expected it, but not to this degree. I mean, empty after empty after empty. 5 wide looks left, right, and center.
I mean, for the defenses, it's got to be like looking in a mirror.
Yeah, right.
Now they're coming out in similar sets again as New York comes out in this empty set. As we'll have motion to the bottom of the screen. This is the Gargoyle 34, and they have exactly 60 seconds left and a full complement of timeouts. The throw is incomplete. Second down, and I appreciate the attempt as they go to Kinkfield, but it's second down.
Yeah, I don't hate the big shot there, trying to get a lot. And, closing into halftime, only got 55 seconds. A big play, isn't such a bad idea there. Try and cut down the yardage you need to score and kind of make it a little bit closer, but unable to haul it in.
Goodman throws. Oh, tipped in the air, incomplete. Lynch again, who's come up with a couple of big plays for this defense, makes another one there to set up a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, just another one. And I mean, it kind of seems like a whole new Philadelphia team. Early in that first quarter, they were really struggling to stop New York in this 5 wide look, and seems like maybe they made an adjustment and doing a way better job now.
It'll be interesting to see what adjustment New York makes in the second half as a throw wide open down the middle. Neufeld was loose. How did nobody pick him up, DJ?
Gosh, they've been going to him all night in the middle of the field there. I agree with you. How do you not watch for that? But already over the century mark, and it isn't even the half. My goodness.
107, and he has more opportunities to add to the total now. New York down to 2 timeouts. Philadelphia also with 2. Throw down the middle, tipped in the air and incomplete. Ooh, that was real dangerous, as I believe that was Nixon Cooper on the deflection, number 58.
Yeah, Nixon Cooper, he's been, kind of the head honcho at that linebacker position for these guys as far as pass deflections go and interceptions. He's really been leading the charge in that linebacker room, and it shows right there.
One of 2 returning SFLm players on this defense. Don Rohr is the other. As Goodman fires, catch made. Ooh, couple of broken tackles, and stepping out of bounds is Smigo with 34 seconds.
Yeah, did a whole lot for not much there, unfortunately. Kind of fought off 2 tacklers there just to not get a very big gain, and there are your splits right there, Colin. You can see how dominant they've been in the middle of the field.
Yeah, it's been where they've made their hay. Not so much to the side, although the 1 touchdown did come on a bit of a sideline throw. 3rd and 6, 34 seconds left. Throw in the middle of the field. Catch is made for another first down, and New York is now down to 1 timeout. And guess who it was, my friend? That was Neufeld, I believe.
Yeah, I'm glad you saw it, Colin, because how many black jerseys there were, I couldn't even tell. I'm glad one of us has some good vision up here, because I was lost on that one. Great throw and catch.
It was a great throw indeed. As you see the fullback in motion. This is Kane in the backfield. They're going to throw again underneath to Smeagol, and they're going to have to burn their final timeout as they fast approach 20 seconds. Not the greatest play in my book, friend.
No, if that one was just a little bit higher, I think it could have been much, much more. But unfortunately, SC Meagle had to dive for that one, didn't have much room to run. But if they could have ran, there would have been a lot of room for it.
Goodman down the middle, touchdown! Oh, guess who he found? He found his father, and Papa has another touchdown on the board for New York.
Man, Michael Goodman and Jordan Goodman just continue week in and week out to make their case. And, you know, I imagine going into the week, Philadelphia is telling their corners, do not let Goodman go off. We have to slow him down. And if they do, what does it matter? Needfelt's going to put over 100 up in the first half. And whenever you go back to guarding Needfelt closely, Michael Goodman is going to strike like a viper.
30-plus pass attempts for New York in the first half, and they are now up by 3. Only took 46 seconds off the clock. Entertaining game for all involved, and there's Jordan Goodman with the G to G. I tell you, some Major League squad is going to be really happy if they're looking to pick up a good wide receiver quarterback combination.
Oh, yeah. Gonna fit right in.
Return up to the 29-yard line. That was Eaton Moss, one of the corners on kick return.
You know, it's just such a strong connection, and you know we see a lot of it in the SFL as it is in the major leagues. I mean, there's countless quarterback and receivers that have some sort of connection like that, where you know they're number one and they're just locked in. But I mean, I might be mistaken, but not often are those connections father and son.
I'm right with you, my friend. It is a special, different level of chemistry right there, whether you're playing catch on the football field or here in the broadcast booth. It's different as Williams pops a big run out the other side. And I think Philly's content to go with that, but Williams there showing me a little burst up the middle.
Oh, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, his longest of the night, finally breaking one for a first down in the early parts of the drive. And, you know, kind of a nice run to take it into the half.
17-14, New York on top. The home crowd, they've had some moments to cheer about, but New York has been filling the skies with footballs. As we take a look at the particulars of that first half. DJ, I'm curious your thoughts.
Yeah, it's kind of been all we've shaped it up to be and more. Just 2 receivers right now for New York with over 100 in the first half is just mind-boggling to me. And Mike Skamizniak on the other side, not too shabby himself with over 100 passing yards, and along with that, a really solid run game. Both of these squads just looking really good.
And Michael Goodman played a half 12.2 yards per catch, just absolutely crazy. Miranda Dumas says, hey, y'all, haven't been in chat, been in class tonight, but been watching. Looking good, Cougs. Let's go. Always love it. One of the league's great personalities here.
Absolutely. Love to have such an active chat, especially in these SFLm games. It just adds another level of excitement for me as a broadcaster calling. I'm sure it does the same for you as well.
Sure. It's energy you can totally feed off as Botnet gets to turn up to the 41. And that's where Philadelphia will start. They're down by 3 points, DJ, but like I said, to close the first half, they did have their moments.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got full confidence in these guys to, you know, push it down the field and get some more points on the board, but I also wouldn't be surprised if New York holds them the whole time. I mean, it's really anybody's ball game up to this point.
The meter is firmly in the middle. As Williams will plow ahead for a pickup of 4.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that. I am glad we're still getting full updates. I'm sure I'm sure Rick is somewhere, giving you feedback what it's looking like. Got it up and running. I'm glad to hear that.
Actually, the rebuild, for those who don't know, it was ahead of schedule. They thought it was going to take all year, but all of a sudden, 1 week, they're like, boom, it's done. As Fritz picks up the first down for Philly.
It's good to know. It's just like the injuries in the game. Just 1 week you're hurt, you're gonna come back. Just like the Rick meter. It's hurt for a week, but it'll be back. No questions asked.
It is a 1st and 10. Williams takes the pitch out. They've run this a lot. Oh, nice stiff arm by the big man Williams, carrying defenders forward for a 1st down. I tell you what, Rashawn Williams, he's a good-looking back.
Oh yeah, he is someone to watch. Not 1, not 2. Make it 2.5. Kind of barrels over the last guy. Not quite a broken tackle, but enough to get the 1st, and just such tough physical running there from number 32, Rashawn Williams.
8:40 and counting to go in the corner. Botnez in motion to the top of the screen, has a defender to follow with him as Philadelphia lines up an empty. Smizniak will only pick up a yard on the completion as New York's Eric Belmont clamps down. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Belmont was all over that little hitch route there for Philadelphia, not giving it any room to breathe. Just a yard to its name.
2nd and 9. Smizniak will fire. Catch made. Kilgore, 1st down. Tackled shy of the 20, but the chains move once again.
Yeah, Kilgore just getting, for such a big guy, he is really good at making separation, in the passing game. And, more often than not, you like to think that corners, match up pretty well with wide receivers. The linebackers tend to cover the tight ends a little more. But right there, Jonathan Kilgore is hard to stop if you're a linebacker.
Smizniak collapsing pocket, but he found him in, and it's good enough for 1st down. For 1st and goal, look, it's Shelton.
Ah, yeah, you said it best there, Colin. Pocket, looked like Armageddon all around him, and it didn't matter. Mike Skamizniak stood in there like a statue, didn't let it phase the young man, and threw a laser to the open receiver. Great play.
It's a 1st and goal. Heavy set Williams, the back in the offset eye as they go wing jokers once again. Pitch out. Williams. Nobody touches him until he crosses the plane. He broke the plane. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Rashawn Williams. Another one on the game, able to power through. Oh my goodness, just such a powerful back. And I don't blame New York right there. It's exactly what happened the last time. They pack that line of scrimmage, but it doesn't matter. They go back to the pitch, and it's just nothing but green grass.
Indeed, as Gramatica will set to boot this extra point through the middle. 7 plays, 59 yards, 2 minutes, 48 seconds, taken off the clock. And Philadelphia is back in front, 21-17. 4-point deficit now for New York to overcome. Kickoff, down to the 2, up the middle. And tackled at the 30 is Lazardi. And Jordan Goodman, DJ, he was the star of the show in the 1st half for New York. Can he keep it going?
I wouldn't surprise me, Colin. I wouldn't think anything is going to change as far as a game plan, but I guess time will only tell.
Lining up an empty, 7:08 to go in the 3rd. Snap, here comes the blitz, wide open is Goodman. And nobody is around him, but there is a flag, so hold everything, we gotta check.
Oh, I think it might be roughing the passer. Or is it clipping?
Oh, they're going to call roughing the passer like you
Oh,
thought, my friend. Philadelphia set the house at New York, but ultimately burned them. And just like that, in one play, New York retakes the lead.
yeah, I mean, you said it best, Colin. They sent the house, they sent the car, they sent the deed to the house, they sent everything. Every single man rushed at Jordan Goodman. And maybe just a little bit of an ill-advised play there for the Philadelphia defense, maybe just hoping someone could get there, but it didn't work. And Jordan Goodman read it like a book, hit his father over the top for his third touchdown of the game.
That was 69 yards. As Butnes returns it up the middle, we got a flag. Hold everything. Let's see if the return stands. Oop, it's going to be a face mask on New York. So after a penalty-free first half, we have penalties on 2 consecutive scrimmage plays. It'll be first down, Philadelphia at their own 44.
And now, I mean, this offense for Philly has got to be gassed out right now. They have a huge drive. They drive it down the field really well. And then New York comes out and scores in one play, throwing Philly back onto the field. They just got to keep up that momentum.
Butnes in motion to the top of the screen. It's going to give him Williams, and Williams will gain a couple of yards up the middle. Nice tackle made on the play by Spiro, number 57.
Yeah, Sproul's had a really nice season as well. One of the few on this defense with a touchdown to his name.
That was tipped over the middle and incomplete. Number 26 again, that was Davis, knocked it down. It'll be 3rd and 8.
And you know, Colin, despite how successful both of these squads have been in the pass game, the passing defense really hasn't been too shabby. I mean, most of the catches these squads are getting are in coverage, and the receivers are just putting on a show.
As is Williams, who leaks out of the backfield. Nobody picked him up when he ran around out of the backfield here, DJ.
Yeah, they've tried to go to that a couple times and just didn't work out previously with, some close incompletions. Tyler Highfield had broke him up previously, but that time Rashawn Williams had all the room in the world to catch that one and worked really well.
We'll have 1st and 10 at the 40. Kuzmizniak down the middle, Shelton. He's had a big night for Philly, and it's another first down.
Here we go again. I mean, it's kind of just polar opposites right now, Colin. It really is. Philadelphia kind of mixing in the running game a little bit more, and they kind of tend to go to these shorter routes a little bit more than New York. And on the other side, New York just going for big plays, big shots that tend to work more often than not. And I mean, both strategies working really well.
Kuzmizniak will throw again. Ooh, incomplete. Looking for Williams. I think on a similar route they got before, DJ, but that time New York was ready.
Yeah, they said, fool me once, shame on me. You ain't gonna fool me twice. And that time covered it really, really well. And now they're gonna go back to it.
They borrow a phrase from one of my dad's favorite things, like a blanket. As Fritz is back in, Shelton holds it in. It'll be 3rd and 2.
And Shelton is really doing a nice job of showing out for one of the younger guys on this squad who got picked up earlier in the season, is really putting his mark on this offense.
3rd and 2. 2 tight ends, balance line, I formation. Williams the deep back in the eye. They're gonna throw. Over the middle, Goose with the catch, and they give him forward progress in the 1st.
Yeah, caught that one well before the yard to gain mark, but kind of ran backwards. Thankfully, though, the referees realizing that he was well ahead of the stick and gave him that one.
We have 17th completion for Smizniak, as you saw on your screen. This is going to be Rick Brownlee. Rick Brownski in motion as Williams takes a little handoff up the middle and will pick up 7 yards.
Yeah, there it is. Just another tough run by Williams. If he's going to get tackled, he is going to make it hurt.
2nd and 3. Fritz is back in the game. And Fritz will the carry. It'll be a 1st and goal. Oh, he was so close to scoring he could taste it, but alas, his knee was down just before he broke the blade.
Oh, so close. Would have been his first ever. But now let's see if they're going to go back to that same pitch that we've seen so many times, and it's kind of spelling like they might.
Again, high formation, Williams, touchdown. Oh my. Again, he finds the end zone from short distance. And there's the drone works blimp. Dag drone works flying high above here in Philadelphia. What a block by the fullback there.
Yeah, great block. And Philadelphia is just scheming when it comes to their runs. You know, they ran 2 pitches in a row on the red zone. And that time, New York shifted out a man right before the snap to help cover with the sweep. But it put him out of position, and they took advantage of that, giving it right up the gut to Williams, giving him the hat trick tonight.
Trick indeed, 57-yard drive. Philadelphia now up by 4.
How often can you say, Colin, that right now there are 6 touchdowns in this game, yet only 2 people have touchdowns? That's just such an interesting stat to me.
That's absolutely incredible. New York will start from their own 26. Now is the time to get your voice in the call. We are looking for passionate SFL participants to join our broadcast team here in the ongoing SFLm season. Please visit simfl.net/broadcasting for more details on how you can get involved and be one of the biggest difference makers in the future of sim sport. Jordan Goodman fires, catch made. Neatfeld again with another catch.
Yeah, just another one. Also, I was completely wrong. I can't do math. 7 touchdowns with 3 targets. It's been a long day, but yeah, another great catch there from Needfeld. Just back to the grindstone again, and there you see it, 132 receivers with over 130. My goodness.
The yards per catch is just absolutely insane. Goodman fires. Oh, one-handed catch. Now they're just showing off. And that is Kickfeld. He had an incompletion go his way earlier, but that time he left no doubt as to who had the ball.
Yeah, he wanted to take a page out of the one-handed catch playbook there, and he did so to perfection. Caught it, pulled it into his body, and it's really hard to explain just how difficult those types of catches really are.
Goodman back to throw, fires, catch made. That is Lazard. No, that's the other Goodman. The G-to-G connection strikes once again.
Yeah, I mean, the best way I kind of put it is Jordan Goodman is just, he looks like Picasso right now. In that middle of the field at his canvas, and right now he is just painting a masterpiece. Brush after brush is just completion after completion, and you can see it there, 413 yards.
He's fast closing in on the all-time pro record. It's another scramble. He had one of these earlier, picks up 9. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, really good job there. Sensing the pressure, I mean, the pocket collapsed really quickly. He didn't even want to risk a throw downfield and just took off, scrambled for a gain of 9. He's really been, doing a really good job at that.
As the run up the middle. Ooh! No gain on the play, and guess who made the tackle? That was Webster that time.
Gosh, just making it so close, just 1 yard to gain right now, and They went with a heavy run look earlier. Let's see if they can finally punch it over the line to gain.
Here they give the run again. And this time they had the first down, but not quite the touchdown as Kane picks up the first down to set up a 1st and goal.
Oh, Dominic Kane.
Oh, New York.
Oh,
Oh, they think he got in.
I kind of agree, Colin, but at the same time, I mean, might waste the challenge, might waste a timeout. And with how close a ball game this is, I'm not sure if I agree with it, especially considering he gained the first down. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Let's see. Kane.
Oh, it's gonna be
Where is
close.
the ball when he is tackled? We couldn't tell from that angle.
I think it's gonna
But
stand
ultimately,
here.
the official says,
Yeah.
nope, the original call was good. So New York got a little bit greedy, and that'll cost them a timeout with 1:10 here to go in the 3rd.
Yeah, just gotta hope if you're New York that you can keep your foot on the gas after this drive and stop Philadelphia, because if you start playing from behind, you are out of a challenge and a timeout now.
And they go 3 tight ends. Thompson in the back now. They will motion a man out. And the give to Tommy Thompson, touchdown. No, that's Kane again, as New York once again pops out in front.
Yeah, just going back to the run. He said, if you didn't get it on that run, you're going to get it in on this one. Dominic Kane lay out the red carpet. Wasn't even touched until he crossed the plane, like you said earlier, Colin. Just a great run. Let's see if they can tack on the extra point.
The Wreckers going to try to make this a field goal game. And it is good with 1:08 to go in the 3rd. 75-yard drive taking 2 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock. Like clockwork.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a heavyweight boxing match, Colin. Just haymaker for haymaker for haymaker. One team scores, the other will score, and we're seeing it right now.
The return goes up to the 32. 1:04 left to go in the quarter. And it's been like a ping pong battle, my friend. These teams have just been moving up and down the playing surface. And the ball's been flying all over the place.
Oh, yeah. Really exciting football.
1:04. Welcome in Henry Jones, always enthusiastic for whoever scores the touchdown. Did the New York colors too. Nice touch. And Philadelphia takes over. Down by 3, 31-28. They'll start with a Williams run. And they gain 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And if you're Philly, I mean, you got plenty of time, and they've done a nice job mixing in the run, and you still have plenty of time to do that. Still got a whole nother quarter of football to play, so I wouldn't panic, too much just yet.
Pitch out to the new signee. Ooh, he got blown up. But it sets up a 3rd and 4 as the clock rapidly winds down toward the end of the 3rd.
Yeah, it seems like they really like that pitch route to Fretz, and, he's significantly smaller in height compared to Williams, and it seems like they like to go to him in that.
Throw down the field. Oh, what a catch! What a call as Shelton hauls it in. What a first down, and almost like it be the last play of the quarter as the fans go crazy here.
Yeah, you can hear them just screaming out there. Skamizniak on a rope, throwing it on the inside shoulder to Jamar Shelton, just making sure the corner can't get to the other side of him to make that play. Just a textbook pitch and catch.
All right, put your 4s up in chat, folks. We got an exciting one here in New York, in front by 3, 31-28. Colin Northrup, DJ Kilgannon, and Alex West, our producer extraordinaire, here with you on this Thursday evening. 3 wide, offset single offset two back. And they will go to Williams, and their big bruiser picks up 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, just some more tough running, closing into the red zone now. And let's see if they can punch one in now. They've been solid in red zone trips, making 4 for 4.
Osmosis, the fullback, gets a handoff up the middle, and he sets up a 3rd and 2. Boy, it looked like he was going to pop out the other side.
Yeah, it really did, Colin. I gotta agree with you there. Just was a whole sea of bodies, and I mean, Philadelphia won the battle and just continued to churn and churn forward to gain a few extra yards.
Williams, the deep back now on the offside eye. They pitch it to him this way. It's been successful, but New York was ready, and they stop him just shy. Oh, my.
Oh, just so close. And, they've gone to that pitch look with Williams a few times to throw off the defense, and now they're going to kick a field goal. Kind of surprising, Colin. You don't see many attempts from this range in the minors with how little kickers.
And Gramatica trying to tie the game. He will not. Oh, they went for the sure points on 4th and inches. But much like New York way earlier in this contest, they ultimately come up with nothing. You'll lose. Good day, sir.
Yeah, it was just way right and didn't look like the kicker quite had the leg either. Oh, that's gotta hurt if you're Philly. And if with how they've been running the ball in those short down situations, I really would have liked to see them go for it. But I mean, I'm no coach. They know better than me. And just hope they can make it stop.
As New York will line up in an empty backfield. This has been their mode of operation all night. And the throw, almost intercepted. Oh my goodness, number 23. Miranda Dumas almost had a pick and possibly a clear path to the end zone.
Yeah, definitely would have looked like a lot of green grass in front of her if she was able to hold on to that one, but unable to, giving New York another shot at this one.
2nd and 10. Jordan Good down the middle, catch made for the 1st down as he finds Pops over the middle.
Yeah, going back to it, and Michael Goodman just, made his own star QB from scratch. Over 200, my goodness.
213 and counting is his receiving total for this evening. And his son fires and finds him again for the 1st down. Why not?
Yeah, just so dominant over the middle of the field, and my God, it's just almost automatic. They have so many routes going over the middle of the field, and I can't imagine how discombobulating it is for the defense to try and keep track of everyone.
It's got to be dizzying, that's for sure, particularly if you're in the defensive backfield. Miranda Dumas says she's sick of hearing the word almost all the time. As Kingfeld goes in motion to the top of the screen. He's popped off for a reception or 2. And down the middle, Pops again. He gets whacked down by Eden Moss, but it doesn't matter. He has another 1st.
Gosh, just back to it. And this time from the right side of the field, kind of just broke past Lynch there, 47, and was nothing but grass there. Was able to hold on to that one and get hit shortly after. Just the pass game is so automatic.
14 receptions on 22 targets. High volume and high impact. Jordan back to throw once again. Fires to the end zone. Tipped away. Incomplete. Kev St. Jr. knocks it away.
Yeah, just a really nice play. And if he wasn't there, that's surely a touchdown. Thankfully, though, for Philadelphia, able to get a hand on it. And now New York got another shot at it.
7:05 to go in the ball game. 2nd and 10. New York up by 3, but they're looking to add more. to their lead. Jordan Goodman fires. Ooh, tipped by Moss and incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Just another one that you aren't able to hold on to for Philly. One more chance if you're New York, at least get a few more yardage to assure that you can actually make the field goal this time, or try and get the first to get some more points on the board. But either way, I'm sure we're clearly going to see that pass come again.
And in motion to the bottom of the screen. 3rd and 10, and field goals have been an adventure for both teams. As the throw to the end zone is caught. It's Michael Goodman. G to D strikes again. Touchdown, New York.
My gosh, they go back to the well. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right in the face of the defender for his 4th. G2G is just the offense right now for New York, along with the other stars right now for New York, getting these huge completions to help them get into the red zone. But when it comes to that clutch time in the red zone, G2G is almost automatic.
Minute 43 taken off the drive, and the New York lead is now 2 scores. Oh my goodness, Philadelphia is kept up well offensively, but the hill just got a little bit bigger as they return. This is Moss up the middle, will get tackled down at the 28. And there's still time left, DJ, but you need 2 scores in just over 6 minutes.
Yeah, there's definitely hope. I've definitely seen crazier things, and I'm sure you have as well. And if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be this, pretty sustained offense for Philadelphia.
Back to throw, Kuzmizniak down the middle, catch made, Butnes for the first down.
There we go. That's a good way to start it. A huge pass and completion to one of the people that have been carrying you on offense this game. Going back to the well to Bonnets, just basically getting right at midfield.
Nice catch there. Clock running. See the numbers for Kuzmizniak, 19 of 27. He's been efficient. Not the volume of Mr. Goodman, but it's certainly still been impactful as Shelton goes in motion to the top of the formation. Kuzmizniak throws over the head of everybody, incomplete. Looked like Busters was the closest man to it.
Yeah, just a little bit overthrown there, it seemed, and just not quite on the money. And got to just hope you can go back on and get another one, and just hope you can get that first down and keep it going.
Here's the throw. Down the middle. Ooh, and they found him that time. First down, Philly.
Yeah, big pitch and catch there in coverage to make sure the drive sustains life. Right in the middle of 2 of them. Great concentration to hold on to that one through contact.
Kuzmizniak now up to 266. 5:50 and counting to go. Here they run the pitch out to Williams. Williams tries to stiff arm, but he only manages to pick up 2 yards as Waddle brings him down. It will be 2nd and 8.
Gosh, just such physicality and just more short yardage gains. And now New York seems like as the game continues, they've kind of honed in on the run more and more.
Here's Freitas. Will take the handoff up the middle, and he will set up a 3rd and 2 as he pops out the other side.
Yeah, there we go. That's another solid one. And goes well past what the previous runs had got, and looks like in a run-heavy look now, and let's see what they can do.
They love to go out of the pitch into this formation. Let's see if they go back there. Yes, they do, and Williams is stopped for a loss of 1. New York was ready for it. Gangleflint just saw it. Gangleflint at the stop, and they'll bring out Grammatica. They know they need a field goal attempt, and Ironically, my friend, this is from 41 yards, the same place he missed from. And this time, he gets it over the bar.
Yeah, there we go. Makes that one and avoids the wide right. And we've seen plenty of wide right kicks tonight, and that was not one of them. Has the leg to barely make it over the bar. Nice one there.
Just by inches, with room to spare. This time he didn't put so much slice on the ball, and they'll try the onside kick with 4:35 left. And the ball is touched, recovered by Philly, but hold everything. Oh, they're going to call illegal touching. The ball didn't go 10 yards. What a backbreaker, but we'll get another take at it.
Yeah, and I'm not sure about you, Colin. It seems every time that there's a penalty on the first one, the second one seems to convert. Let's see if that stands true.
Philadelphia is hoping the trend stays true, and got the same penalty again, and it was Cooper who recovered the ball. Oh my goodness, a special teams breakdown of nightmarish proportions for Philadelphia. New York gets the ball in primo field position.
Yeah, you can't let it go twice in a row or it's going to spell disaster. And that is the disaster that we mean. So close to the goal line and already in that 5 wide again. They want to keep their foot on the gas.
They're mashing go on the gas pedal from the 28-yard line. 4:34 left. Jason Goodman back to throw. He goes for everything, but it's intercepted. Intercepted, and that is Worthy. Crook Worthy. He pulled the right lever that time, my friend, as the interception is good. And Philadelphia, boy, they got the turnover they desperately needed on the return of 25.
Oh, that one is tragic. If you're Jordan Goodman, oh, that's so awful to see. And my goodness, they went for another big shot, and Kronk Worthy, my buddy in Chicago, able to make the interception there and take it the other way. Philadelphia still has some life.
Trivia question. I said pull the lever. What line is that from? I'm leaving it up to the chat. As the run up the middle, Williams will pick up 5. Remember, they need a touchdown to tie. As you see, that secondary has been playing an outstanding game. There's Kev Sage Jr. on the bench. Approaching under 4 minutes to go.
I will say, Colin, you've got me stumped with that one. I might not be cultured enough for the red lever.
Pull the lever.
Yeah.
That is from the Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. My goodness. Like I said, it's been a long day. I'll give myself a break on that one.
No worries, my friend. Just a little slice of the entertainment, and me and the Rick meter up together, which we'll see Saturday, 6:30. Houston versus Atlanta. As Philadelphia now in a hurry up. Throw down the field. A flag.
They're going to get him on the PI. Oh, that's tough.
And it's a spot foul against number 26 there, Davis. He's the weak sister they picked on, and he definitely stepped in front of Kilgore's attempt.
Yeah, for sure.
Try and catch the ball.
Yeah, now Philly, all you need is a touchdown to get back in this one, and right now it's looking pretty solid. Haven't took too much time off the clock, and you're already past midfield.
It's Mizniak. Oh, almost. That was real dangerous, as Davis was the man who knocked it down. He was called for the penalty.
And he's getting his redemption there, for sure.
Michaela Forker gets bonus points for naming the character who said it. It was Yuzma who said it to her assistant character, whose name was Kronk, as Shelton drops that one. It's 3rd and 10.
All right, now this is where the big play has to come. 10 yards. This is make or break right now for Philly.
3:20 to go. Gosmizniak.
Oh,
Ooh, too tall, incomplete. Kilgore to get intended receiver. And now here's the one down to rule them all.
yeah, I got one more, and if they don't convert it, New York, they just got to chew the clock, and they're punting.
Ooh,
Oh, it's
ooh.
got to be a fake. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
they are
faking.
faking it. They
No!
threw it a fumble.
Oh, someone get
And
it.
New York
Oh.
scrambles for it, and they get it at the Philly 38. Oh my, special teams breakdown once again, and the fans can't believe it.
Oh my gosh, you hear the boos from the stand, and I don't know about you, Colin, but I can't. I love I mean, you don't see a fake punt every day, but I mean, that seemed like a. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Philly challenging.
they're gonna. They're gonna. Oh man.
It's a tertiary challenge.
So they're gonna challenge the spot of the ball to move it back some. Is that what I'm? Is that
They're
what I'm
saying his,
understanding?
they're saying his arm wasn't moving for.
I
Uh,
mean, it was close. I don't know,
it is.
but the yeah,
Close,
but
but I'm
even
a Iggy. Why even challenge it?
yeah, I mean, even if it's accepted, it's still
It's
gonna be a
still
turnover.
not going to get you out of your predicament.
Yeah, it
Oh,
stands.
and Philly loses a timeout on top of everything.
Wow. I
Oh,
mean,
that's
I
a
I
icing
just can't
on the
agree with that
frosted
one.
cake for poor Philadelphia.
Yeah,
But New
golly.
York, they're still gonna mash go on that gas pedal. Oh, they line up in a three tight end set. Maybe they learned their lesson from before. We'll see. And the Kane gets to carry it. Kane will pick up 7 yards. That'll be second and 3, and the clock continues moving.
Yeah, like finally gonna decide to go to the run game after the dominant performance that Goodman and company have had, and now they just got to attempt to chew the clock out and see what they can do.
Single game record. Johnny Pickler, 542 yards. That was in a major league game when he was with San Diego versus the then Tulsa Desperados back in season 21.
Well, I mean, Colin, it's almost like they have that third timeout in spirit with the 2-point conversion that's going to come up, but I mean that really might come in clutch for them, and maybe they were playing some 4D chess while we were all playing checkers. I don't know, but they've still got a
Maybe a
chance.
4D chess move as we reach that 2-minute break in the action. And New York looking to salt this one away and propelling them to the top of the standings.
Here we go. This is going to be the make or break. 'Cause I don't think we're going to see a fake punt from New York if they don't get it.
Go a single receiver out. That is Michael Goodman. He has been one busy cat catching balls from his son. But this will be a run to Kane, who has the first down. And now Philly going to one of their 2 timeouts they have remaining. They're down to 1.
Yeah, and if that's not gonna, stab the dagger into the chest of the Cougars, it's gonna be close. Now they can only stop the clock one more time, and assuredly, New York's gonna keep it on the ground.
Motion to the bottom, number 31 there. And they give off to Kane, and he rolls forward for 1. Philadelphia was game, though. It was a very entertaining contest from the word go, but ultimately, it was a couple of special teams misfires along with too much G that ultimately paid the difference.
Yep. Yeah, it just came down to the little things, and I'm trying to do the quick math in my head, but I think all of it is for naught because I think even if they go to this fourth down, I think New York is close enough into field goal range where they can kind of ice this one.
3rd and 9. Clock is running. There is, I'm going to say it's a 7-second difference between the clock and the play clock. Oh boy.
Oh, here we go. Oh, goodness.
Not going to victory formation as they try to drive one last football down the field. It's going to be short. Kept in bounds. Smeagol. He doesn't score, but he comes up with a beautifully clutch 3rd down reception, and that should just about do it.
Yeah.
And grab it today.
Yeah, shout out to SC Meagle there. That was some really, really good, I mean, it seemed like a veteran move there. I don't know about you, Colin, but stayed in bounds and made sure to stay in bounds while gaining more yardage. And with that first down certainly sealing the game, it could have stepped out of bounds, could have scored, but made the right decision, stayed out of the end zone, stayed in bounds, and it's going to let the clock continue.
I agree with Mark Lopez in the chat. That was a gutsy maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
And the Gargoyles will come out smelling pretty. They move to 4-2. Philadelphia drops to 2-4, but DJ, they're playing way better than what the record indicates.
Oh, absolutely. They really are. I mean, if you're able to keep it to a 7-point game with how dominantly New York played, you've clearly got something going for you. And so far in their previous matchups, they've been some of the highest scoring games in the league, even when it comes to losses.
The trend continues to hold. New York comes out on top in Philadelphia. And drum roll, please.
Not quite
Goodman, 5. Almost 500 yards passing, 498. That's got to be a minor league record. Would be a major league record for sure. Williams led all rushes with 73 yards. I know it's easy to go with the quarterback play the game, but I got to give a shout out to Michael Goodman as well as Neatfeld for New York.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I feel like if it's only right that you're going to give it to the father, I got to give the nod of my hat to son. And shout out to both of those guys and really the entire receiver corps for New York on a great entire game of football and really just outstanding.
And some new debuts for Philly. I mean, Williams played really well, led all rushers in the game with 74 yards, and Worthy had that big pick on defense. Collins, it's unfortunate that he went down, but his backup made some big plays. Webster.
Yep.
And Botnes had some really good kick returns. So for my friend DJ Kilgannon and SFLm Commissioner Alex West, I'm Colin Northup. Thank you all and good night. New York beats Philly 38-31.